Hello, investigators. Welcome to Until the End of Time. My name is Veronica, and wow, it's been a minute, so I hope I still know how to do this. I can be a little bit rusty. Somebody's asking, is that the BGA sound in the background? It is the sound you get in Tabletop Simulator when you start a new scenario, because of course I had muted my mic, but I'd forgotten that my computer audio would still be live. Can anybody just type in the chat real quick? Can you hear me? Is my volume good? Am I too loud? Am I not loud enough? Can you see tabletop right now? Can you see the wonderful cards that I'm going to be playing with today? Because assuming you can hear me, I'm just gonna move on. Assuming it works, there are two new cards to talk about. Keep in mind, I'm not getting any sound. Still no sound? Oh, it's fake now. Okay, yeah, looks like... Sounds like everything okay? Yeah, I can see you can hear. Excellent. Okay. So there's two new cards. One thing to immediately mention, these are translations. These were officially previewed, or at least as far as I can tell, they were officially previewed by a group in Poland, but they were not released in English just yet, and so I am translating them to English, but there might be small details incorrect. They could be entirely incorrect, and also the art is maybe messed up a bit because I had to move it. So yeah, this stream is me on a Sunday afternoon being kind of bored and deciding, heck, we got two new cards, let's talk about them. So the first card that we got is Control Variable. We saw this one in one of the German fanouts, I think, but we couldn't see the textbook. We now know what it does. So it is a one-cost Seeker event, 0 XP, Willpower and Intellect icons, Insight, Science and Curse traded, fast, play after an investigator, any investigator, reveals a curse token during a skill test at your location. Discord? Well, that's a typo. That's on me. Discover one clue at your location is what it's supposed to say. So this is, a lot of people have pointed out, this is very similar to Working a Hunch, but instead of paying 2 resources and play it during your turn, it is 1 resource, and it has to be when you reveal when somebody reveals a curse token. I think this is an interesting design. I think the play restriction is definitely more difficult than the just play anytime during your turn, but cutting down a resource cost could be relevant. Something I mentioned and I've been considering earlier is it's maybe not as relevant for Seeker builds, because Seekers tend to have plenty of cash anyway. You know, they have Burning the Midnight Oil, they have Cryptic... No, not Cryptic Research, Cryptic... Wow, I can't remember any card name anymore. The Get Clues, Crack the Case, that's the one. But, you know, off-class Seekers might have a bit of difficulty. And so the investigator that I've taken to show this off is Jim Culver. He's got that old Dunwich splash, and so I put 2 copies in him, and I'm going to be playing kind of a cursed Jim and see how that goes. On the other side, the perhaps more exciting card... actually, yeah, Crack the Case. Sorry, just to get... answer something that I see in the chat. How did they get them? Well, because FFG had commented on them, as in Duke talked about the cards in the chat, I have to assume that the cards were gotten legitimately. We don't have a full-on preview season yet, and it's kind of weird that this random group in Poland, or at least maybe it's not a random group. Maybe I just haven't gotten the full information. As far as I gathered, it wasn't like a big thing. So I'm kind of curious indeed, but also, I don't know, more people getting more cards is generally good for the community, I think. Especially more languages than just English, I think is a good thing in general. So it's unusual, but I think it's also a sign that FFG is taking their preview season a bit more serious, which, as somebody who has been talking with a couple of FFG people about this, I can also say seems like what they're doing. So I'm hopeful that this is just the sign of more preview cards. Anyway, next up we have Devil, I guess. This is the GOAT. This is a 2 XP card. I'm going to be playing the Gathering, and I'm going to be blatantly cheating by putting 4 XP worth of assets into my deck. Don't worry about it. This is supposed to be an agility icon. Why is this a wild icon? Because I made a mistake. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, it's a 1 cost 2 XP asset. Ally creature cursed. Forced, when your turn begins, you move 1 damage from your investigator to this asset, and then when it is defeated, you deal 2 damage to each enemy and investigator at your location. Takes up an ally slot. This one's really curious. It's kind of a dynamite blast, but it's an involuntary dynamite blast, and it's also one where if you don't position yourself carefully, you could end up harming your team a lot more than you're helping them. but also it's a way to kind of pseudo heal, especially because we know that is it Hank? Yes, I don't have all the name numbers. Pretty sure Hank is the new survivor, and his thing is that once he flips his investigator card from his base version to his resolute version, he can no longer be healed, and this is kind of a way to skip or to bypass that restriction because moving damage doesn't count as healing. So we've got 2 copies of that. I brought Tommy for this. Tommy can run other soaks, and so the 2 damage should be less painful for him. I also brought, this is not necessarily a new card, but Wrong Place, Right Time was also a card that was previewed in one of the preview articles. In case you hadn't seen that one, it is a double, so you have to spend 2 actions. You move up to 5 damage and or horror from from your investigator to assets controlled by investigator location, and then for every asset defeated, you draw a card. And I'm kind of hoping to combo these 2, basically set it up so that I can play the Wrong Place, Right Time to defeat the goat and get a Dynamite Blast when I need to. Alright, we're just playing The Gathering. We're not doing anything special. My brain is way too fried to do anything special. Also, I know there was at least one person asking, and I'll probably have to reply to them later, but I wouldn't expect a lot more content from me recently. Or sorry, in the near future, because I've been really busy with school. I just finished my first 5 weeks. There was a big project. I don't think I passed, but also it's not that bad if I don't pass. But also, you know, school has been eating up a lot of my time, and more importantly, a lot of my energy. Like, I do have free time, but when I do, I don't often have the energy to be a performer, which ultimately, if you're streaming, you are kind of trying to perform. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. Are there any questions from chat? Because if so, let me know. Oh, I also put in random weaknesses without looking, so I might have to swap that out at some point. Alright, so for Jim, I went with a very curse-heavy strategy. Keep in mind that the mutated Voice of Ra now also triggers on curses. And looking at this, as does, by the way, Hypnotic Gaze, this should trigger on curses. Why is this not the tabooed version? That's weird. Oh well. The challenge here is that none of these cards really help early game, so I'm just going to mulligan 4 of them. Alright, this is actually pretty good. So we got the Trumpet for Horror Heal. We got Armageddon, so we can fight. We got Deep Knowledge, and we have some money. So yeah, I don't mind this. I should remember to turn that off. Alright. Guts, Becky. Ooh, starting with Becky, that's very nice. Look what I found. Vicious Blow. Oh, that might be possible. Maybe I don't have the most... I thought they updated it for the taboo list. Oh well. Let's see. Well, we've got... I think we mulligan the Guts here. I think I like having the Vicious Blow early. There is at least one 3 health enemy in the deck. I guess maybe no, I can mulligan this. There's not that many like enemies you need to use this on early, and then if we draw a discard effect, we can discard the Cherished Keepsake. Otherwise, we have Becky up. Well, now we have 2 cheap keepsakes and we have an Overpower. Alright, this is a reasonable hand for a Guardian deck. I think I'm just going to start with Tommy. Drop the gun. Drop the Keepsake. Investigate. 3 against 2. -3. I think I'm just playing Look What I Found. Oh, I also forgot to pay for Becky. Yep. And that's half the clues done. Alright, over on Jim's side, I'm going to play Deep Knowledge. Jim can draw 2 cards, and Tommy 1. And then add Curse. Then... the problem is we kind of want to get critical mass of curse, but we also kind of don't want to, you know, drown in curses and not be able to pass any tests anymore. And I brought the ritual candles for that, but, you know, look at all the ritual candles I don't have. Prediction, Tommy gets more clues than Jim. That would be very impressive, but it's not entirely impossible, I suppose. Alright, so second action, let's do Voice of Ra. Okay, that could be better, but it's not terrible. It's an emergency cache. And let's play our Magedon here. Yeah, so basically I want to have some fighting on both of them ready to go. Another non-existence, not what we need right now. Get behind me. I had some silly plays with this. It's probably a bad card. I don't know. I kind of like, since it's just, you know, live stream, we're just kind of goofing around. I don't think it's too bad that I maybe don't run optimal cards. Hey, it's a gold minion. Everybody loves gold minion. Grasping hands, agility, treachery. If you fail, take a bunch of pain. All right. Well, -1 because there is a goal, so we'll take 2 damage. That's fine. And we now have damage for our goats to eat. Yeah, I don't really see a reason to do something other than eviscerate this gold minion and try to get these clues, so let's get on it. Armageddon, 4 against 2. Curse token. I think I have to loop before I... Hey! Still hit. Alright, so when we reveal Curse Token with Armageddon, we have a choice. We can either deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location or place a charge back on Armageddon. Let's do that. So we just basically got a free use. No, you need to be optimal. The Gathering pulls no punches. To be fair, I have died an embarrassing amount of times in the Gathering, but mostly because the Ghoul Priest pulls no punches. Like, if you're playing solo the Gathering and you are not prepared for the Ghoul Priest, you are going to die. But that's not necessarily like, you know, I'm playing 2-player. Ah, here's the card I want to see. Alright, so let's fast play Tempt Fate. This is gonna be... I'm very curious to see how Hemlock Vale Blessing Curse is gonna feel, because I'm assuming by now most of you will know Blessing Curse are coming back in Hemlock Vale. That's why there's a curse card that just got previewed, obviously. But I feel like there's so many fundamental Blessing Curse cards in Innsmouth that I'm kind of curious how they're gonna feel if you don't have Innsmouth. So anyway, we add 3 Bless and 3 Curse, and we draw a card all fast. That's very good. Ooh, and we draw an Eye of Chaos. Now there's a card. Do I want to run out the Eye of Chaos? I think I do. I do think I do. That's the investigation spell, if you haven't played Blessing Curse cards before. Draw a card on Tommy. That's another look what I found. I feel like somebody's prediction is about to become correct. Investigate. Oh no, it's a curse token. Oh no, it's not a curse. We need those. Well, that's a fail. I could actually look what I found here. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, you know, why not? I mean, it's not like I'm spending the money on anything else. Remove 2 curse tokens, get the lost clues, and we can advance. We can also cheese a little bit. But I kind of want to get max VP here, so I'm going to advance. Alright, remind me how this works. You put the Thetaphite locations into play. We need those cursors. Yeah, the whole point of the whatchamacallit, the deck that like Jim is running is that he can use symbol tokens and curse tokens and stuff to his benefit. And then Mr. over here pulls all of them out. Right, we don't do anything with that. Yep, okay, we're good. And now we need a bunch of clues. Remind me, this one deals 1 horror, this one deals 1 damage. And this has no shroud. Or this has no clues. I'm just going to draw another card. Hey, it's the goat! Excellent. I think the plan is to get the goat out as soon as possible. Alright, upkeep, draw a Ward of Protection. And another goat. We shuffled this deck. Do 1. Encounter cards. It's an Ancient Evils. Great timing. How about no? It's an Obscuring Fog. That's actually fine, because we don't have to investigate here. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send Jim down in the cellar. When you enter the cellar... Oh, wait, yeah. So you take a damage here. And then 4 Shroud, 4 Clues, VP1. So let's try to get some victory points. I'm going to investigate with Eye of Chaos. This is 4 against 4. Let's make that 7 against 4. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Alright, so if this was the upgraded Eye of Chaos, I would now be getting a bunch of clues, but unfortunately that's not how the level 0 Eye of Chaos works. So I can either discover a clue to connecting location, which is not an option right now, or I can put a charge back on. So we'll take out 2 curse tokens, which removes all of our curses from the bag. And we have essentially wasted an action, but not a charge. The problem is I feel that right now we're not exactly in a position to be investigating here, so I'm just going to draw a card and, well, oh, that does something. I might need to find like a... So the deck runs Olive McBride as the ally, because you can go token fishing, but without her I feel it's a little tricky to get these tests done. Alright, so Tommy's going to go walk in here. He's going to take a horror, which goes on the keepsake, obviously. Let's put down the devil. And let's investigate. -2, succeeds. So far, Tommy has gotten 5 clues. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up at this point. Alright, upkeep. Bandages. Alright. We advance. Lead investigator either discards a card at random or takes 2 horror. Jim can take 2 horror. It's fine. Yeah, Olive McBride was a no-brainer for this deck, and I think in general, if you're doing any kind of token manipulation shenanigans in Mystic, she's somebody you really want to consider. Alright, we got a Grasping Hands. Still not really a test we can pass, so okay. So we take 1 damage. I could put the damage on the goat, but I feel like if I put the damage on me, it's going to take longer for the goat to explode, and I kind of want to, you know, try to avoid the goat exploding prematurely, which is a sentence that I just said. How are you doing? Let's try the Armageddon, the Swarm of Rats. Skull, succeed. Let's draw a card. Let's investigate with Eye of Chaos, committing Promise of Power. -4, that barely succeeds, but that does succeed. So we get 2 clues. These are the hardest clues to get, so at least that's something. So when Tommy's turn begins, he has to move a damage from his investigator to the devil. Now, important, this is a forced effect, right? You can't choose not to do this. And unless you have some way of getting rid of this card that isn't defeat, he's gonna blow up eventually. Alright, so let's just investigate here a couple of times. Autofill, saw that coming. Clue. Clue. Just kind of waiting for like the big ghouls to show up so that Tommy can do his whole fighty thing. Alright, hey, it's ritual candles. We needed that. We've been really waiting on that one. Alright, and a spare gun for Tommy. Swarm of Rats again. And Rotting Remains. Alright, at least Tommy gets to cycle his keepsake here. Or does he? No, he just takes 0 horror and be fine. The problem is... Oh, right, I could... If I somehow heal myself, I can avoid, but the problem is that bandages doesn't let you heal... doesn't let you heal more than the damage you take. And... notably, moving damage is not, like, dealing that or taking damage. So I'm pretty sure bandages doesn't get the trigger when he gets to move his damage. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna explode whether I want to or not in like a couple of turns. Anyway, I'm going to investigate. Alright, clues gotten. Let's move here. Oh, sorry, of course, when the turn starts, this goes. And let's put down some bandages. I'm kind of wondering if we can just cheese it by having... if I cast the Ghoul Priest to spawn this round, which is technically possible, a couple of different ways, then I can, like, I basically have run into the hallway and have blow up the Ghoul Priest. It would be kind of neat. Although, I guess that would also hurt Jim, so that's maybe not great. Choices. Alright, let's Armageddon this rat. Last token. +1. Over succeed by about 1 billion. Let's drop a Ritual Candles. And investigate with prescient naming symbol. I think that's right. Well, we drew a symbol, that's nice. Ritual Candles give us +1. So I think we succeed here. So yeah, for quickly doing my own math, because I'm terrible at math. Yeah, quick spawning the priest is very smart, but unfortunately I decided to be clever instead of being smart. So the curse is -2, but Ritual Candles gives +1, and then of course Prescient also gives +1. So we actually get to get a charge back on this thing, which I don't think does a lot, but you know, it's cute. And then we also reveal the symbol token, so we get a spell back with thing. Is this spell? No. Oh, what a breaking spell. We have not used control variable yet, and in fact, I believe we will not be using control variable for the rest of the scenario. But I might do mid masks, or at least try. All right. Unfortunately, we did not move into the location, so we're gonna have to upkeep it. Yeah, I didn't draw it. Crit Chill. That's honestly fine. We can just discard the Eye of Chaos. We discard the Eye of Chaos. Yeah, Tommy was the MVP Clover here for sure. We can just discard your Keepsake. Okay, so start of turn. Tommy heals or moves 1 damage to the devil. Devil explodes. So that's 3. And get shuffled back in because, of course, Tommy's ability. But also, we take 2 damage. We can move one of the or heal one of the damages with bandages. Yeah, goat dies. Rip goat. Fortunately, we have another goat, and we also have a charged keepsake. And should probably have drawn first because that's correct play. But when has that ever stopped me before? I honestly, now that I think about it, I should have gotten the money spell back because I don't have the money to play second Armageddon. So yeah, let's move over here. Can't advance until the end of the round. Draw a card. Okay, that's actually pretty spicy. Let's just drop that down. Give us +1 willpower. All right, upkeep. Uh-oh, end times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For every skull or take a damage and a horror. Alright, 1. And do we want to heal that? No, we're fine. Oh, toe. We're gonna get the Ghoul Priest to punch us in the face. I like it. So we advance. Technically, that leaves both of them with a clue. Spawn the Ghoul Priest. Engage there. Spawn Lita here. Open the door to the parlor. Doom on. Gunner cards. Uh-oh. Of course, this is where all the ghouls start showing up. Alright, the Ravenous Ghoul. That's fine. We can deal with this. We can deal with this. We got this. Right? Rotting Remains. Do we have to deal with this? I think we're fine. Oof. I'll take 1 horror and shuffle Keepsake back in. And let's get an extra 2 ammo. I don't think we need a lot more money right now, but we might run out of bullets. So remind me how this works again. At the end of the phase, when I would attack another investigator, it attacks you instead, then engages you, cancel 1 damage. Okay. This is kind of spicy. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm gonna play this. So Get Behind Me is now active. Whenever an enemy would attack Jim, it attacks Tommy instead. Jim's going to go first, and he's going to try to move into the parlor, which causes an attack from Ravenous Ghoul. So cancel one of the horror, and the damage can go on the devil, because we want to speed up the devil exploding. Jim then completes his move. Goes, yo, Lita, you want to help out or what? Committing 1, 2, 3. What's the difficulty here? It's difficulty 4, right? Yeah, let's just let's just throw in the whole hand. Ah, well, I guess we didn't have to. We have Lita now. Do we want to stay here so we don't... does Get My Meaning Gates? It sure does. Until in the phase, whenever an enemy would attack another investigation location, it attacks you instead, then engages you. So yes, the Ravenous Ghoul has now engaged. Now the thing is that I was kind of planning on, maybe failing or whatever, but I haven't failed. I could walk back, but I'm expecting this goat to explode, which is again a sentence I just said. In which case, we are on 7 health. Yeah, this is fine. Walk back into the fire. Alright, over to Tommy. Damage on the goat. Let's play... Did I get exploded on by a goat? Yeah, she sure can. This thing has a retaliate, right? So I don't really have to go toe-to-toe. I can just start shooting and it'll probably go poorly. Yep, let's shoot with the gun, commit an overpower. And we're shooting the Ghoul Priests. We are attacking at 8v4. That's a hit. Draw a card. Deal 3 damage because of Lita. Actually, we're doing even more than that. It's like 9 because Lita also gets +1 combat. So, user in chat is saying, man, parallel Jim better be very good. I'm of the opinion that, like, OG Jim is fine. Like, he's not one of the better investigators, right? I'm not going to be like, oh, Jim is actually just really good. Nobody knows how to play him. That's not true. Jim is underwhelming compared to some of the existing investigators, but he's not bad, right? He's perfectly sensibly playable. And I think the degree to which he is underpowered is exaggerated somewhat. Let's shoot one more time. Let's throw in one of these wrong plays right times. And hit. This brings him to 9 damage. Alright, let's go into the enemy phase. Ghoul Priest attacks. Oh no, deals 2 damage to all enemies engaged with me. And they're all dead. Alright. Well, that was a very short scenario. I was honestly expecting that to take a little longer. Let's see, how long have I been live for? Can I see that somewhere? You figured I would be able to see that somewhere. Oh. You figured, let's see, probably in here. How long have I been live? Oh, like 30 minutes. Okay, I think I can do... So, chat, is anybody going to be upset with me if I just add the other 2 ghouls to the victory display and just go on to Midnight Masks? Because I do actually want to, put some XP into this deck. And I didn't want to be like, well, let's just sit here for an hour and... or like, let's just sit here and grind while waiting for the other 2 ghouls to show up. So that would be 6 XP. And Tommy already got 4 XP, so he's not getting an extra buff there, but he's at least getting 2 XP. What do we want for Tommy? Let's just put a safeguard in there and call it a day. I feel like that's probably the most sensible thing to do. What can I cut? Let's get the one in the chamber and put in a safeguard. And mostly the main reason I'm... Like, I wasn't even thinking of doing XP or, like, a second scenario, but it's gone so well, and I feel like I haven't really gotten to show off Jim's... Hey, Somenka, thanks for dropping by, or Zero Grim, I suppose. See you around in Discord. Have a good one. Where's the safeguard? Why can I not see the safeguard? They're sort of by level, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's put these back. Yeah, I don't... So the thing is, I don't usually... whatchamacallit, I don't usually do that. I do usually try to play it out because I think it's interesting. Oh, also, we have to choose to burn down our house or not. I think... Because we already have an ally, we're not going to do that, which means I believe actually Jim gets an extra point of XP. The house is still standing, we earn 1 XP, but Lita does not join us. Oh, we get 2 bonus XP, I completely forgot about that. So, that's the funny thing, I've played the scenario a bunch, so I really like... I know the actual scenario quite well, but I've forgotten that it like hands out bonus XP at this point. I can cut a guts. That's fine. Or actually, I can cut a get behind me. That's fine. Okay, so that's 9 XP for Jim, actually. That's kind of neat. Alright, gonna need some help here, actually. What is the upgrades for this deck that we want? We want more, like, token manipulation stuff, obviously. But is it, like, and, like, curse stuff? This is the downside of not preparing. Your deck upgrade in advance. Oh, that's true. Rite of Equilibrium did get Unchained. I could just toss in a billion curse tokens. That'd be funny. I don't think that's very good though. And I do actually genuinely want to try to show off like this deck doing something well and like working. So kind of tempted. Definitely tempted by Grotesque Statue. Okay, well there's at least one person in chat voting for Rite of Equilibrium, so I kind of feel like I have to now. Because I got 9 XP. Can upgrade one of the... The thing is, I can upgrade one of the IKs, but I don't feel like that's the like way to go here. It's just like... It's just not that good. I don't... You know what is actually kind of funny? Yeah, let's do Jewel of Areolas. And one of the Rite of Equilibriums. Heck yeah, we're doing this. We're playing fun cards today, chat. If you don't like it, you can deal with it. This is my stream, and also I'm like so tired. I do not care in the slightest. Also, yeah, the main thing is we haven't gotten to use control variable. That's like the whole reason we're still playing. Let's cut. So obviously we're cutting the Holy Rosaries at this point because who needs faith when you have money? That's not a political statement. Please don't take it too seriously. And let's cut. We just got Dark Prophecy. I think we just got one Dark Prophecy. Card's fun because it lets you pull Curse Token on command, but also, you know, if that's all it's doing, maybe that's not that good. Alright, we are more or less reset. Time to go into Midnight Mosque. And I have not played this scenario in ages, so I hope I still know how, like, how to beat it. This can all go into the bin. This goes in the bin. Oh, I hope I didn't double up on that. Looks like we're fine. Cultist deck. Oh, yeah, just hit that old setup button. And we are starting at our house because we did not let our house burn down, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, see you later. If I draw Rite of Equilibrium and can play it for 10 curses and blesses, I will do it for you. 1 Acolyte, and then yeah, begins at the house. Alright, opening hand time. We have a Voice of Ra, Armageddon. Oh, we have the Rite of Equilibrium. Okay, we're doing it. Well, I'm keeping this hand. I'm keeping this hand. I'm mulliganing the Deep Knowledge because I will not be able to play Deep Knowledge after I've played Rite of Equilibrium for all those curses, but heck with it. Oh, well, mulliganing. Let's see. Okay, well, we definitely have to mulligan some of this. This is fine. We can drop the Safeguard and try to run after Jim into South Sides because we need to kill an enemy. Yeah, I think, so flip this, draw a card, gain a resource limit once per turn. I think we're just doing that. And then play Safeguard, play Leather Coats. Again, the plan is to build up. Alright, well, let's do it. Word of Rite of Equilibrium. So this is a bit of a silly card, but it's also a very fun card. Spell, Blessed, Cursed, Unchained for -2 experience, which means that this level 5 event is now only 3 XP. Either add X curse tokens to the chaos bag to add X blessed tokens to the chaos bag. X can be however high you want it to be. Well, to the limit of you cannot add more than 10 curse to the bag, so you need to respect that. Or you can remove both X curse and X blessed to heal horror. We're maxing out on tokens. Let's go. Action 1, Right of Equilibrium for 10. Action 2, Voice of Ra, because there's now a bunch of tokens in the bag. So, chat, that's value. That's value. That's 7 resources. That is a hot streak. Just making sure that my math holds up. Yeah, that is fantastic. Well, and we're dropping an R again because we got Cultist to kill. Or should I just draw a card, gain a resource? Well, I have money now, so I don't need it. Alright, I have Chaos. Excellent. Good start, good start. Ooh, Goat. Doom on. Right, I forgot how short the Doom Clock is in this scenario. Locked door. Location with the most clues and without a locked door attached. That would be here. And another Acolyte. Ooh, okay. Well, we gotta pick up the pace if we want this to go well. Fortunately, should be fine to play an Eye of Chaos and to move into Riverside. And Tommy's gonna obviously shortcut width, or safeguard width, and then engage the Acolyte there. Kind of wish there was another location in play, so I could Eye of Chaos that location, but this is fine. Oh, you're at 4 willpower. Let's Eye of Chaos. 4 against, what's the shroud here? 1. 6. Alright, well that was surprisingly anticlimactic, but it is 2 clues, and you know, we do need clues to win the game. Over on the old Tommy side, let's punch this Acolyte in the face. Of course, here's where the... Oh no. Oh no, chat, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh no. Alright, how bad is this? This is a -5. I'm attacking at 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm failing by 2, no lucky in hand. So we are taking a hover and removing 2 curses from the bag. Did I remove the blast? Yes, I did. Well, this just got exciting. Let's attack again. 5 against 3. 0 against 3. Chat, I now see why people weren't as high on right of... It's so bad. Oh no! No! No, stop drawing curse tokens! Oh my god. Oh no! Tommy's the one drawing all the curses. Alright, enemy phase. Damage. Upkeep. There's the lucky! That's a bit too late, ain't it? Alright. Hunting Shadow. Spend a clue, take 2 damage. I will take 2 damage and I will then deny 2 damage, because I am not in the mood for that shenan. False leads. If you have no clues, it surges. Hunting Shadow. Yeah, I'll take 2 damage. Is it direct damage? No. Okay, so we'll just shuffle this back into the deck and get some money. Alright. Once again with feeling. Punch. Now we're talking. Okay, okay, this is good. Yep, that hits. Spending that blast token well. Let's... Part of me wants to just like run out the devil and then walk down, but I'm... The thing is, so there's... Mysterious Chanting is in this encounter deck, right? And the big trick, I feel, with Mysterious Chanting is to actually not kill all the cultists, but it's to let one of the cultists live, so you can place all the doom on the Mysterious Chanting cultist, and then quickly get rid of it. I should pay for that. So like you have kind of a safe designated to kill cultist, which in this case is this guy. So yeah, we're gonna take a setup turn here. Jim is gonna walk around a bit. Let's walk into the Miskatonic University. We're safeguarding along. Search the top 6 cards for deck for a Thomas spell card. That's actually really good. That's really, really good. Do we want that? Kind of want that. Control variable, not a tome or spell. Ah, wow. Okay. Those are all cards that I really wanted, that none of which are tomes or spells. And let's take a move down south. I'm just opening up the map a bit because the ability on Eye of Chaos to get clues at other locations, you know, you gotta have other locations revealed in order for that to work. Alright, upkeep. Okay, we got the ritual candles. Those are very useful for this deck. 4 Doom out of 6. Crypt Chill. That is unfortunate, so we're going to ward that. Do not want to lose the only business that I've got going. And another locked door, which is going to go on the university. Alright. Let's see how we make this cookie crumble. We're still a little bit away from Witching Hour. So in theory, we could avoid killing this cultist. But on the other hand, I kind of want to get in the business. If I have 4 clues, I can advance, or I can spawn a cultist, which also gives Tommy something to do. So let's get Jim to go first. Play Ritual Candles, and then investigate with Eye of Chaos. Okay, at least that pass. And I guess last action, draw a card. Yeah, you need to find all of is the thing, right? You need all of McBride. Alright, Tommy heals the damage, move the damage onto the devil. He's gonna spend, he's gonna spend 4 clues. Draw the top card of the cultist deck. It is Wolfman Drew. He spawns downtown, it's all the way over there. When he attacks, heals 1 damage from him. Doesn't have Hunter. I think we walk over and shoot Diff Acolyte real quick. Oh, there's also a draw 3 here. That's excellent. And I'm going to spend an ammo just for the +2 combat, because at this point the bag is a bit of a... Also, this is no longer correct. I should fix those. Alright, so... sorry, we're taking 6 against 3. 4 against 3. That's a hit. I mean, I was planning to do cool shenanigans with the curse tokens, but instead Tommy's like, haha! Alright, killed that enemy. And now we can go to upkeep. Tempt Fate. Oh, excellent. We can put curse tokens back in the bag, because Tommy's been stealing all of them. Alright, Doom Encounter cards. It's Mysterious Chanting. This is a cultist, isn't it? Yep, so he gets to Doom. Excellent. This is exactly what you don't want. Note, do not do this. Hunting Night Gaunt, even worse. Because now I also have something to do for Tommy. Yeah, because there's not really... I mean, sensibly there is... 1, 2, 3... There's ways to make this work where I can kill Wolfman Drew before he causes the early advance, but, like, practically speaking, there's not really. So I think we're just, you know, we're just rolling with the punches. Let's move in here. Let's draw 3 cards. Oh! Now, isn't this an interesting hand? I'm just going to drop this jewel. Try to use it to get some cash, and then I'm going to attempt fate. Amnesia. Choose and discard all but 1 cards from your hand. What if we didn't do that? Alright, over to Tommy. Doesn't have any damage on him. So, time to start shooting. Cultist. -2. Place a Doom on nearest cultist enemy. That hits. Also... exhaust the jewel, get 2 resources. Okay. And last action, let's play, do we play Keepsake? Or do we just draw 3 cards? I think we draw 3 cards. Oh. Gotta have weapons somehow. Alright, upkeep. Oh, right, there's a big enemy that's about to spawn, isn't there? Dumon, we advance. Very, very hard. The Masked Hunter, engage with Prey. Prey, most clues. I think neither of them have any clues, so that's gonna go on Tommy. And now we have our, well, yeah. Obscuring Fog. That's not great here, but I think we can play around that. And another Hunting Knight Gaunt. Alright. So situation's getting a little bit more tricky, but on the other hand, the fact that we have the Devil actually starts, looking kind of spicy here, because if we just focus our fire on the Masked Hunter, he's got 8 health. Hunting Knight Gaunt has 4 health. Like, there's a way in which we can use where we can let the Devil explode and kill both of these enemies. So yeah, let's get started here with Jim, and let's have him take a pot shot at the Hunting Knight Gaunt because it's got the lower fight. And let's use Dark Prophecy here. So we reveal 5 tokens. I'm going to choose this curse token. I don't think the other ones are going back in the bag until after the test complete. So yeah, we're using a curse token. Which also trigger all gain 2 resources. So right now I am testing at... Should have thrown a guts in here. Sorry, I'm gonna cheat step real quick and put a guts in here. So right now we are testing Armageddon versus Hunting Knight Gaunt, which is 4 versus 3, plus 2 from the guts that I forgot to declare ahead of time. Sorry. Minus 2 from the curse, plus 1 again from the ritual candles. The math gets kind of wild here, but this is basically just a -1. Which means that we are currently 2 over. Let's draw our next token and we draw 2 plus 1. Alright, so we remove 1 curse token. Because we reveal the curse token Armageddon, we can either get a charge back or we can do 1 damage to an enemy. So I'm actually going to put a damage on the Masked Hunter and 2 damage on the Knight Gaunt. And you're going to draw a card. Alright. So now what is gonna happen is when Devil explodes, that kills the Knight Gaunt, and it also does 2 of the necessary 7 remaining damage. So I just have to do 5 damage on the Masked Hunter, and then we'll kill him. We'll be fine. Next up, let's investigate with the last charge on Eye of Chaos. Also, if you're taking nothing away from this, other than the Jewel of Areolus is a fantastic economy card, take that, like, remember that. That's a really important thing. This card's really good. We're testing 4 against 5, which is not great. Let's check in the Deep Knowledge, and let's check in the Get Behind Me. Up by 1. Skull! We're Jim, so we're fine. I will discover 2 clues here, and I'll discover 1 clue at the library. Or the university, rather. And last action, I am going to move away because I heard that somebody is about to blow up. So let's not be here when that happens. And now it's a shooting exhibition. Shoot the Masked Hunter. This is for 5, 6, 7 against 4. I have the lucky in hand, so I'm kind of counting on that. Or we can just draw a bunch of Blessing Curses. I'll just draw a bunch of Blessing Curses. How do you feel about that? So that's 3 damage. And let's shoot again. Let's commit the daring this time. Okay, so for our last action, we are also going to move. Oh, also this is gone. Yeah, we're going to move up here, back to Rivertown. When we move, we of course provoke attacks opportunity from all engaged enemies. I'm going to start with the Masked Hunter. It's going to deal 2 damage to me, which I'm going to assign 2 damage to the Devil and 1 horror to me. The Devil is now defeated. So we gain 3 resources from that. Shuffle him back in and deal 2 damage to us and all enemies engaged with us, which kills the Knight Gaunt, meaning he doesn't get to attack, and kills the Masked Hunter. Heck yeah, now we're talking. Upkeep. Ooh, we got some soak over on Team Tommy. Wizard of the Order. Alright, always a troubling enemy, but maybe we can run him down. Into Darkness. That's fine. We're getting a little beat up, but not to the degree that I'm like worried about it. Curse token. We get to... Let's draw a card. Got enough money. We still fail. So take a damage in horror and stay in the same spot because we were already there. Let's play Letter Coat, Keepsake, and the new Thompson because, you know, we gotta need to have guns. Oh, also this guy has a Doom on him now. And then let's run around the map a bit. Yeah, I want to wait until we're ready to kill Wolfman Drew. So I'm just gonna play a new Eye of Chaos. And then play Faustian. Alright, enemy phase, 1 damage, upkeep. Mysterious Chanting. Wings of Darkness. Okay, I kind of don't want to film now, but, you know, whatever. Curse. Bless. Curse. -1. Alright, so we fail. Disengage from each non-night gun enemy. That's kind of annoying. Put a damage on the Letter Coat and a horror on the Keepsake. Letter Coat goes back into the deck. We get 2 money. And we're over here now. So I think we just walk over and shoot down the wizard. That seems like the most sensible thing to do. Move. Let's play bandages first, just in case this shot doesn't quite go the way we wanted to. I mean, there's been a lot of tokens. Did I remember to take the... No. Sorry, I should take the Blessing Curse tokens out of the bag after taking the test. Curse. Curse. Uh-oh. Bless. Oh, we can recover. That's going to be a miss, isn't it? Hold on. Quick math. 6 minus... yeah, no, there's no way that's hitting. Alright, so that's 1 damage on Jim after I spend the bandage to protect him. And that's another... Well, if nothing, it shows that Blessing Curse tokens, you know, they don't have to stay in the bag for very long. Let's attack with... Not Eye of Chaos, but Armageddon. And let's commit Promise of Power. Alright. Man, this game is getting exciting. Let's draw a card. Let's tempt fate. Oh, finally, we found it. Okay, so control variable. I haven't actually done a chance to play this stupid card yet, but this is kind of the impetus for the deck. So the idea here is when you reveal a curse token, you can get a free clue. It should be discover, not discord. Sorry, these are translations made by me, and I may have made a small typo on one of them. Let's see, how hard does this guy hit for 2 damage? I don't want to take 2 damage if I don't have to. I'm just going to draw another card and be lame. Alright, so the plan is next turn, walk in here, have Tommy beat up the Wolfman. That's fine, question mark? Maybe not. Alright, 2 on. Kind of cards. String Fog, that's actually fine. False Lead, you don't have any clues. Surges. Hunting Shadow. You don't have any clues, so you don't really have a choice. But you can spend a bandage to avoid 1 of the damage. That's nice at least. Jim is going to spend 2 actions to clear Chronophobia, and then 1 action to walk into the next location. Have you engage Wolfman Drew. And then we're just going to go shoot the gun. Bless token. -3. That's a hit. Damage. Shoot the gun. Oh, we're using safeguard, obviously. Bless token. Curse token. Trigger. When an investigator at your location, reveal the curse token. Spend a resource. Get a clue. It's not bad. Not amazing, but it's not bad. -2. That's also a hit. Goodbye, Wolfman Drew. can get a bunch of money, but I don't need money right now. I need more assets. Oh, Becky, excellent. All right, I think the plan is to go north side and try to get clues from these connecting locations through Mystic Chicanery. As you do. Hey, it's a devil again. Excellent. We can start building up again. Crypt Chill. I can lose an Armageddon. Curse Token. I will... Ah, shoot. I should have committed for one. I would have paused. So I'll exhaust to draw a card. Hey, it's Olive. And then I will lose the Armageddon. Got a second copy. It's an Acolyte. That can go in the next room. We can deal with that. All right. Sequencing of plays here. I think it's move, play, Olive, investigate with Eye of Chaos. That sounds about right. Because Northside, I think, if I remember having more clues and also being a VP. So let's investigate with Eye of Chaos. Let's commit Prescient, naming Symbol, and Voice of Ra, and then exhaust Olive McBride. So we're going to reveal 3 tokens. Oh, that is very nice. I'll take the Elder Sign and the Curse. Ritual Candle is going to trigger twice, so currently I'm at basically a token modifier of 0. And I have to reveal 1 more token for the Curse. And I am up. So, Bless token, okay, roll that. 0, yeah, so we succeeded by a bunch here. We did reveal a symbol token, so we get to return a spell from our discard pile to our hand. This is a spell. It's silly, but I'm going to do it. And also, so Eye of Chaos, I can either get a charge back, or I can get a clue from a connecting location, which is what I'm going to do. Very nice. Which is reminding me that I should probably get the get more cults out of the deck soon. Did I remember to take all those tokens that I just put? No. Okay, so I revealed Curse and Bless token in that last... Sorry, I forgot to take the tokens out on Jim's test. And then let's play the Devil. And let's spawn another cultist. It's 4 clues. Drop 4 clues. Spawn Herman Collins at the graveyard. Alright, upkeep. It's the other Olive. Think we're running out of time. So, Wither of the Order. Definitely running out of time. What's the shortest route to the graveyard? It's right there. Green Fog. That's annoying. Alright, I'll play Ritual Candles. So now curses are 0s, notably. That's pretty tech. I'll investigate with Eye of Chaos using Olive. Right, I will just reveal Curse and -1. Bless. Curse. -4. I should succeed this because the Bless is like a +4. This also lets me draw a card. I am going to hit my weakness at some point. And I revealed at least 1 Curse token, so I will also pull this clue. And I think I'm just going to spawn another cultist. Kind of the idea being here that if we can't get the Herman in time, we can maybe get this other one. Oh, that's the wrong pal. Ruth. Ruth is in the hospital and she needs to get evaded. Alright, not great. Start of my turn. Damage goes on the goat. Let's walk over here. This technically has a damage on him, but we're gonna toe-to-toe him. So he makes an attack against us. We're just gonna banish that attack and basically ignore it. And then we deal 2 damage back. And then I'm going to... override the Thompson and put a new gun. My hope is to have Jim run into wherever we're going next. Alright, upkeep. Not a Jewel Areolis. Letter cuts. Alright, close to the end of the game now. Wings of Darkness. Interesting. How bad is it to move here? Because Jim has a combat spell in hand, so he could move in, like, try to kill Harmon. I think it's actually, like, in my favor, so yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. -1, alright. Damage and a horror. And we're here now. And false lead. We don't have any clues. Acolytes. That's a huge problem. Because I can't ignore that. Because then I will advance prematurely. But I also don't have a lot of time left. Alright. Well, let's see how we make of it. So, 1 damage from here onto here. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it, I guess. Move down here. Pick up the Acolytes. Why is my action not correct? Move down there. Move here. This provokes opportunity. We'll just take that to the face. We're now engaged with Ruth as well. Let's shoot Ruth. Sorry, Lay. I know you're just kind of caught up in all this business, but you have to go sometimes. Okay, so Ruth takes 2 damage. And now Devil's gonna clear them both out. Meanwhile, on the old Gymometer, let's move into the graveyards. There's a forced effect here, if I'm not mistaken. After you enter it, test willpower 3. You fail, you decide to take 2 horror or move to Rivertown. Let's commit the trumpets. Succeed. Choose and discard 4. Oh, we can just parlay and get him into the victor's play. Yeah, that's a better idea. So let's discard Armageddon and a bunch of other cards that don't really matter. And he goes to the victory display. Excellent. And there are clues here, so let's try to get some. Well, let's ignore the autofill here. And... Alright. So, let's get 2 clues. We get a charge back on the Eye of Chaos. We get the draw card from that. Okay, so remove the 2 blasts, remove the curse. Final Rhapsody. 0 damage. Very nice. Alright, so enemy phase. I hope this is still, like, you can still follow. It still makes sense in my head, but, you know, I always know that that's a bit tricky. So one of these is going to attack. It's going to put a damage on the Devil. Devil explodes, killing everybody here, which is very weird, but I kind of love it. Goes back into the deck, and we'll put some ammo on Becky, in case. Actually, a pretty good run, all things considered. We got 4 out of this, out of the 6. Control variable. Wrong place, wrong time, which is a card I haven't gotten to use yet. Zoom on, encounter cards. Hunting Shadow, we'll just take the 2. Acolytes. Yeah, I'm just gonna resign with both of them. So yeah, that was the 2 new cards from previewed by Polish Arkham players. I'll pick them up. Again, keep in mind these are English translations of the Polish cards. We haven't seen the English, and there's like I literally make a typo while preparing this. There's Discord instead of Discover, and I'm pretty sure the Devil's supposed to have an agility icon, not a weld icon. But I hope you got a little bit of a glimpse to see what these cards can do. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, throw them in chat now, because I'm going to be ending the stream in a minute. So let me know. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you until the end of time.